Hi, good morning, and warmly welcome from Budapest, capital of Hungary. My name is Akos Moro, and let me introduce myself very briefly. My professional background is generally an economist, and I worked all of my life in the healthcare fields. When I started my job, I was a co-worker in the Hungarian National Ambulance Service, and when I left this service, I was the Deputy General Director of the National Hungarian Ambulance Service. Later, I was invited to the Ministry of Welfare or Ministry of Health as a leader of a division which was responsible for the Hungarian restructuring the healthcare system project, including the public health, including the hospital system and the informatics system in the healthcare field as well. Later, I traveled to Japan. I was invited by the World Health Organization, WHO, to the city of Kobe, where is the South Asian Development Center of WHO. And my role was to develop a project or implement a project which is related to the outbreak problem in the mega cities. It means the cities where the citizens more than 10 million, like Jakarta, Bombay, Tokyo, Rio de Janeiro, etc., which is now very actual, uh, seeing the COVID outbreak. And the main task was to develop an early warning system of these outbreaks. When I returned home, I was invited to Brussels as a LEAR. The LEAR it means the legal authorized representative of the government, and I worked with the DG Sanko. Is responsible for the healthcare and social policy, and DG IMSOC, which is the Information Society Directorate. I worked several projects like public health projects, and we maintain a new style of the informatic field in the healthcare systems. When I was retired, because I am now actually retired people, I start my new job in Hungary at the National Telecommunication and Informatics Council, which is an advisory board to the government, and we are supervise the development projects in the different ministries, in the healthcare ministries, the Ministry of Interior, or other ministries. At that time, that was the change in my life, and I started to work with the data mining and data analysis. Therefore, I visited to the University of Technology in Budapest, and I studied the applied mathematical sciences and data analysis as well. When I finished, I start my job in this field, mainly using the Python program language. But I'm looking for the other solutions like the Rapid Miner, KNIME, and other softwares. When I found CyberDeck, the CyberDeck is a new approach of the data analysis, and hopefully it will shape the data analysis. Uh, as I mentioned, that I worked in the healthcare field, and I very well know the logic of the physicians. My wife she's a physician. My daughter, she's also a physician. So they are not able to work with the programming languages. They are able to work with such an approach like the CyberDeck. The CyberDeck, as I called in my mind, it's a Swiss knife, which is a very good tool to implement and help the physicians in a different, solving the different problems in the healthcare field. But now, actually, I'm a investigate, I'm a research the COVID data in Hungary, and as a member of the Hungarian National Society of Intensive Therapy and Anesthesiologists, I special research the ICU patients' mortality and survival analysis. And in this field, it was a very great help for me to use the CyberDeck, and I hope I will work with a lot of time. Thank you for your attention. That was a very brief introduction from Hungary.